final week of the preseason is here.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
I still remember when he was drafted, there was a little bit of controversy about how high he was selected by the New York Giants. But his talents were revealed. He can make every throw in the book. Surprisingly good athlete. As long as he takes care of the football, doesn't turn it over, he can really make plays.
Jones looking to throw right away. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing Jones. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And I think this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Jones. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Patriots are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So out comes the Patriots offense as they'll get their first shot at things here. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On play action, Allen. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Allen.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
They go play action here on 1st down.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. His throw incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got him in. Complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still, nice to know that he's still got it.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. On 3rd down, Henry. A loss of a yard, and it brings out 4.
The short field shows even more of the type of bodies that went in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they were able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The kick by Sanders is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive.
Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes and he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. 2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They begin with Henry. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Off-play action. Jones. He'll buy some time right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Inside handoff, Henry. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Trying to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Patriots take over. New England trying to get a place on offense. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On 2nd down, this is Harris. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10. $3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
They'll run again with Harris. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. And now they'll throw with Allen. That is caught inside the 5. And the Patriots are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Harris is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Again, it's Harris. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Najee Harris taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the lead. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw complete there to St. Brown. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Henry up the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones, he finds his man, complete. That's McLaughlin. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Jones. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Jones now on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him, in with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Bates. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Harris running straight ahead, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. That's swung out wide to Harris. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now. Here's Allen. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Touchdown! DK Metcalf, 45 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3 to 1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it. We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, Jones. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drag many like that on 2nd down. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down.
Open man, Parham. He's got him. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. On 2nd and 9, Jones got his man complete over the middle. It's McLaughlin. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jones throwing on 1st down.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And right side, Henry's got it.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Back to throw again. Open man right side is St. Brown.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's McLaughlin.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Throwing, Jones. Caught on a slant. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stopped up in the backfield. Here's Jones. Going to throw on 3rd and goal.
This caught left side by the tight end Parham.
Well, the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Sanders' kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this.
An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we've come to halftime at a 5-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend, and then it all begins.
Looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. Third quarter, here we go. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. For the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. Allen now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Bates. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw again on second down. Allen forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. On third down, here's Harris. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. A good position to be in here, second and inches.
Allen.
Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On first down, Allen completes it to Davis.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. Touchdown, Patriots.
Gabriel Davis,
a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Take it in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Now Jones. They set up the screen for Henry. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones.
Connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's McLaughlin.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Looking to throw. Jones. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again to Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Michael Pittman.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
New England's offense set to go.
They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
We're going to look at Amon-Ra St. Brown as his offense readies for the next drive.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Back to throw. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Henry.
Nothing on the screen that time. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up.
Touchdown, Seahawks. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Jones throwing for it.
And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So the Patriots coming out now.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A run with Harris.
And he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
69 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
Looking to throw. Jones. to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Jones going to keep once more.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Holding offense.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. They were able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
The good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This an easy one, 23-yarder. The kick by Sanders is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Flush to his right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
In the books. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Room here to run.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Just hand it to the let him pick up the first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On the give, this is Harris. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
New England on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 14. They'll set up a throw. Buying time. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And they had it there so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making a play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
Following the fumble recovery, Mason. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
To throw on 2nd down, Mason.
His throw complete right side to the tight end, Parham. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mason. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Sanders' kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
So that, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now.
A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete.
And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
Isaiah Pacheco
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast, where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is down to 2. That time a 6-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
On 1st and 10, Mason. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Mason. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Mason. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. We see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mason.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll indeed take a knee. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He will push his way down to about the 14. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. And his kick is indeed good, and that will push the lead up to 5.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at half.